Prefer when I'm by myself. I don't wanna hang around y'all. Pray for good health.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Combat Sports Weekly. This is Franco Rulloda, host of Coach Franco Says, and with me is my fellow Titos of Fighting, JC Reyes of Destroy MNL.
What is up, everyone?
Si Tito
Sa
Carl.
wakas,
Tito
another episode.
episode. Tito Carl is very busy with his book launch.
Mhm.
We wish him all the best. We will cover his book when he returns. So it's a pretty darn good book.
Mhm.
So we are live, ladies and gentlemen, on Facebook, Coach Franco Rulloda,
Mhm.
and on YouTube. So just type in my name on YouTube, and then we are all being shared on the different Facebook groups. So thank you so much to all our
Yeah.
participating Facebook groups. Pretty good show today. So let's
Mhm.
kick things off, okay, with the Terence Crawford versus Sean Porter boxing event. JC,
Mhm.
your thoughts after watching that fight? That was a pretty good fight, ah. Maganda siya, ah.
Oh, ganda. Very competitive fight until the KO happened. Pero I thought Crawford was trying to pull off a game plan that was not exactly working for him all throughout the fight. He was trying to attempt yung game plan na ginagawa madalas ni Canelo Alvarez, yung nagpapatama to try to get yung confidence nung kalaban ng mataas, tapos tsaka siya papasok pag naging reckless, which I guess may at least dalawang knockdowns for the whole stretch of the fight, pero for the rest of it, very competitive naman. Although some people were saying na ano daw, hilaw daw in stoppage. What did you think about what people were saying about that? Parang masyado daw maaga tinigil yung fight.
Well, here's the medyo yan tawag dito. So the stoppage came at the 10th round. So, and it was a second knockdown, okay, from that round. And from, if I remember correctly, ang nagtigil pa nga yung corner ni Sean Porter. Diba? It was Sean Porter's corner that threw in the towel.
Yeah, I think that was his dad yata or something.
Diba? So, excuse me. So, they basta parang parang they all know that it was done. They all know that it was over. Tsaka ako rin naman, it wouldn't really how do I put this? It won't be to his advantage or to his safety or to his detriment. I'm trying to find the right words kasi Crawford got him with an uppercut. Got him on the first knockdown, then he stood up, then he was still okay pa siya. Pero in reality, when you get knocked down, your will to fight is there, pero your nervous system is just down. Minsan talaga bagsak lang talaga yung katawan mo, hindi pa siya nagre-respond, hindi pa siya bumabalik.
Hindi pa fully recovered from the knockdown
Hindi fully recovered, di ka pa masyado nakakagalaw. Kasi jelly legs ka pa nun, wobbly ka pa.
Yeah.
So if you're fighting someone like Terence Crawford, you are going to go in, tapos after parang ilang sabihin na natin medyo mahaba yung 10 seconds niya na bilang sa kanya, di ba? So technically you have 10 seconds to recover from a knockdown. You're still dazed.
Yeah.
You're still wobbly. Tapos here comes another barrage from Terence Crawford. Medyo okay pa siya nung pinagbigyan pa nga siya ng referee So okay pa. However, he went down again. So what is the difference if they let the fight continue? He's gonna receive more damage. He's just gonna get, diba? He's just gonna get peppered with punches. Para sa akin, okay yung stoppage Diba? Medyo okay pa. You're thinking about the fighter's safety. You're thinking about, diba? They get to fight another day. Diba? However, yun nga lang, what are your thoughts, JC? No kaso ng press con, sabi niya, he's gonna retire.
Oh, hi.
He's gonna retire.
Kasi parang, alam ko parang last hura na din naman ni Sean Porter tong fight na to. Parang, from what I know, win or lose, he was really gonna retire anyway. Parang, Kasi nakadalawang title runs naman na siya and all. Naging former two-time champion naman si Porter. So that's good for his career anyway. And may either way, meron na siyang pwesto in the boxing scene after when itong retirement niya kasi he's actually a good analyst too pag sa mga fights. So he can, another former champ, another former fighter na magiging commentator, na magiging analyst for fights is good for the industry.
Tsaka I remember during the post-fight press conference, he said na he took a page from Andre Ward's book na a lot of people were saying, "Hey, you still one good fight left in you." Then he said, "Yeah, exactly. Why can't I have that? Why can't I have that?
Yeah.
Why do I have to empty the gas tank?" Kumbaga.
Yeah.
Diba? So
Yeah.
let's allow him to have that. Even
Parang,
his father trainer said, like, I'm gonna echo what JC said earlier, na parang they knew and he knew that win or lose, this was gonna be the last fight. So the camp was different, the atmosphere was different, pero at the end of the day daw, sabi niya, he wants to see his son be his son. Be his son, stay to, I mean, you, JC, I mean, we know of so many stories of fighters that yung alam mo yung past their prime na pero
sobrang sayang. I mean, lalayo pa ba tayo? Let's remember Roy Jones Jr. Ang ganda na ng career niya, then he opted to not stop fighting. Na even yung mga sobrang minor na belts pinilit niyang makuha just to stay a champ, just to stay active sa laban, and then eventually at least na-realize niya na rin na he was really done. Tsaka niya lang tinigil lumaban. I mean, he was like what, 50 something nung retire na siya. Yeah.
Parang naalala ko noon. Parang ikaw pa yung nagkwento sa akin, parang, oy, si Roy Jones Jr. bumagsak na naman. Kasi yung mga, minsan yung mga knockouts niya talagang tulog na talaga eh.
Dun pa lang sa mga ganun. I mean, would you want your last fight to be, sabihin natin, parang yung nangyari kay Ricky Hatton na
medyo flatline
tulog
naman.
Tulog ka? Out cold? Yeah.
Medyo flatline siya dun eh.
At least man lang, itong swan song fight ni Sean Porter was a very competitive one, which proved na his spot sa welterweight division was really sealed even before he retired.
And what's next for Terence Crawford sa tingin mo? Especially now. Yung press ko, that was the best. That was one of the, parang subtle lang eh. Parang sinabi lang niya na parang, I want to get Errol Spence, but Bob Arum wasn't able to get me Errol Spence while I was with him. I don't think that's gonna happen now that I'm not with him. Di ba? Tawag dito? What do you call
parang
this?
Sabi nga,
free agency.
Right after the pagka-declare ng nung win ni Crawford, si Spence daw, who was in the audience, bigla daw nag-walk out na. That has to be a verified first, pero kwento ng iba, ganun na nangyari. Although, I kind of like to see Spence versus Crawford kasi medyo may backstory na rin naman yung dalawa. Sayang nga yung Manny Pacquiao versus Crawford na hindi na nangyari. Now, we kind of understand why hindi exactly naging option si Crawford for Manny's last fight.
Parang hirap eh, no? Parang kahit tayo we were trying to break down Crawford, Manny, and I think we all kind of agreed that Spence was better than Crawford. Crawford, parang sabi ko, parang like too big, it's too fast. It's too fast, too quick.
Medyo boogeyman nga siya ng
Diba si JC pa ata nag-point out dun sa group namin na parang masyadong mataas yung fight IQ ni Terence Crawford.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not to diss Manny, Siyempre, tumatakbo presidente si Manny. Pero yun nga, in terms of boxing, parang the way he was smart and composed. Kasi if you
Yeah.
watch the fight, Sean Porter was pressing the action. Kasi
Yeah.
he was
He
pressuring.
was very aggressive all throughout the fight.
Yeah. It was very aggressive. He wanted to be dirty. Yung
Mm.
composure ni Bud Crawford iba talaga. He wasn't baited into a slugfest.
Yeah. He
Although
stuck
they
with
clashed heads.
whatever his game plan was.
Tama ba? I think they clashed heads, so nakat si
Yeah. May
Porter.
clash of heads.
Then another one, ano naman, pero hindi,
Mm-hmm.
doon din natin nakita that Sean Porter is no
Mm-hmm.
pushover. Kasi there was
Yeah.
blood on Terence Crawford's ears. So he was covering
Mm-hmm.
his face pero lumulusot yung mga suntok sa gilid. So I mean, he's really good. Sayang nga lang he had success punching the body. He was attacking the body. He was finding success
Mm-hmm.
there. Kaso nga lang towards the second half
Yeah.
of the fight,
He had some very
medyo
good moments during the fight there.
how about yung counter punching ni Terence Crawford? Sabi ko ang ganda ng counter punching ni
Grabe.
Terence Crawford.
Yun
Parang
talaga ang isa sa mga ano niya mga pambangko niya sa laban eh.
6th round onwards, sabi ko, tanga na pupuntos na
Mm.
si Crawford. Sabi ko, medyo napapagod
Mm.
na si Sean Porter. And this is a very small detail, This is a very small detail for everyone who's watching and listening. The it's not grappling, it's the clinch game of Terence Crawford. If you watch the clinch game of Terence Crawford, he was holding the gloves, he was going for underhooks, his overhooks were very powerful. Yung overhook niya, dinidikit niya sa katawan niya, tapos he was pushing Porter towards the ropes. Panoorin nyo ulit yung laban. For sure, there's gonna be a replay on YouTube or any sports outlet.
Nasa YouTube na siya.
Every time na papasok every time na papasok si Sean Porter and Terence Crawford will go for a clinch, it was always really good overhooks. His gloves were inside. Tapos every time na kukuha siya ng underhook, if he can swing Porter to the ropes, he will do it. Kasi these are very subtle moves pero nakakapagod siya eh. Kasi syempre lumalaban si Porter dun, nagre-resist siya eh. Sabi ko, hanip ganda ng underhooks nito
Pang-ubos din talaga ng hangin ni Crawford ni Porter, no?
Binabato niya sa ropes eh, sabi ko. Tapos yung isang sequence din, another smart sequence, nahuli nga ni Andre Ward eh. Sabi niya, di ba, during the breaks, ang ginagawa ni Crawford, tinutulak niya talaga si Sean Porter. Sabi niya, so Sean Porter is expending energy to stop the momentum of that push. Kasi one of the pushes, yung isa doon sa mga tulak, bumagsak si Sean Porter sa canvas, he had to pick himself up. Sabi niya, I mean, Crawford's a really smart boxer. He's a really smart fighter.
Actually,
I hope
parang yung tulak na yun after every round, medyo ano pa eh. Double purpose eh. Pang dagdag pagod and added psych game eh.
Oo. Ayan So yeah, we're breaking the fight down. We're breaking down yung mga concepts na hindi nyo nakikita sa TV. Right? These are the things. These are the small adjustments that you find. Okay? These are the small adjustments that you see that's being yun yung maganda ngayon eh. Kaya nga it's very beneficial if Sean Porter decides to become an analyst as well. Kasi you had on that fight, you had Andre Ward and you had Tim Bradley. And they were talking about the small nuances, the small adjustments that each boxer was doing. So it's becoming a very educational coverage na.
Yeah.
Lalong-lalo na dati dalawa lang yung nagko-commentate. Ngayon tatlo na. So you have three different
perspectives eh.
Perspectives, di ba? So ayan, sabi ni Tim, I think it makes sense kung bakit tinuturuan tayo to tuck our chin. The moment we experience the knockdown, I think the entire fight, you have to tuck your chin in. Okay? You have to tuck your chin in, my man. Ayan, and he also said Roy Jones Jr. Ayan, by Antonio Tarver. That is true.
Yeah.
Ayan, that's true. And then Kyle, any thoughts on the Crawford-Porter controversy?
Yung pinag-usapan natin kanina.
We just answered that question, my friend. Kyle, I know it wasn't really a bad stoppage. His corner threw in the towel. They were preserving his brain. They were preserving his legacy, and at the same time, fighter safety. Feeling ko rin naman if they allow the fight to continue, Terence Crawford
Mm.
smells blood. So alam niya na, he's gonna keep continuing. He's gonna keep peppering him with punches.
Mm.
Hi
Yeah.
there, Jude. Jude Velasco, what's up, my man? All the
Yeah,
way
what's
from
up,
Batangas.
Jude?
Yan. So,
Yeah.
ang
Uh, yeah, related
thing
dito
is,
sa Crawford versus Porter thing for one of Crawford's next options. What do you think of Crawford versus Ugas? Kasi may backstory si Crawford and si Ugas eh. In the amateurs, Ugas won against Crawford eh. Nung bata-bata sila.
feeling ko, so number one,
Mm.
it's gonna be interesting who
For
will represent
mm.
Terence Crawford now, di ba? Everyone
Yeah.
in the whoever's watching and listening, thank you for tuning in. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube. Who should Terence Crawford sign with?
Mm.
Di ba?
Yeah.
Kanino kaya siya pipirma, di ba? I hope
One
he
of the most
signs with
aggressive ngayon is Pro Bellum Promotions. Kaya lang, di natin alam kung
Oo,
kukuha sila ng welterweights.
di ba? Pero ano yan I mean, ang daming
Mm.
possibilities. I think
Yeah.
Crawford is now at a point in his career wherein boxing enthusiasts know who he is. We
Mm-hmm.
just need more fans for Terence Crawford and his
Yes.
ability to put asses on seats, eyes on
Mm-hmm.
screens. I think so. Feeling ko rin naman it's possible na, especially with this win and the way people are talking about him.
Yeah. Kasi for some
Factor in.
reason, his level of technicality, parang hindi ko magets kung bakit unpopular sa mga tao. When in fact, Terence Crawford is really, really good.
Alam mo sa
Diba?
akin na to. This is my opinion. People in the comment section, let us know what you think. For me, this is
Mm.
the reason why you have promoters.
Mm.
Diba? Your promoter has to
Pinabaya.
magnify your
Do you think
image.
pinabayaan siya ng promoter niya in
Oo,
that aspect?
Feeling ko lang.
Uh-huh.
Kasi even Terence Crawford feels na he's being neglected.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the WBO welterweight champ. Tapos, well, for example, prior to the press con, sabi nga ni Bob Arum, he
Mm.
wants him to fight Josh Taylor in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
And so if the fighter
Mm.
wants Errol Spence but your promoter wants Josh Taylor, syempre the
Mm-hmm.
promoter will pull the strings necessary to
Mm-hmm.
make the Josh Taylor fight happen.
Yeah.
Now they want to fill
It's
seats in the UK. Pero
mm-hmm.
ano pa rin yun eh, parang
Yeah.
ang kikita
It
dun yung promoter eh, di ba? Wala namang masama
actually,
kumita. Pero
yeah. I mean,
dapat
it does sound like a good matchup kasi nga si Josh Taylor is an undisputed champ. Tapos akyat siya sa welterweight to fight
mm,
Crawford. Pero at this point, the welterweight division has to move. I mean, yung lightweight was Taylor's undisputed titles in the light welterweight nga ba?
light
If I remember
welterweight.
right.
Oh,
Yeah. Tapos, ang welterweight, kailan ba last na nagkaroon ng undisputed champion?
parang wala pa, matagal pa. I
Diba?
don't think parang kahit ata si Canelo hindi ata
Hindi.
ano yun, hindi ata nagawa yun eh. Nagawa ni
Oo.
Canelo at 68 eh. Diba?
Ah,
So, it's gonna be interesting.
the,
Ako, as a fight fan, I would go for the Spence fight. If he's
mm,
able to win or lose that one, Josh Taylor will still be a sellable
yeah.
fight. Kasi Terence Crawford is they just need to promote him more.
Yeah.
Terence Crawford din naman. Terence Crawford needs to promote himself. Alam mo
Yeah.
yan? Feeling ko ano yun
Para siyang, ang mindset niya ata is ano eh, he thinks that whatever he's doing during the fight is good enough to promote himself. Pero obviously
Mm-mm.
hindi.
Oh, ayan, even Marlon Jeff agrees. So, different level on that fight IQ. Spence is the fight to pick. Although I'm still fantasizing about Canelo versus Crawford.
Super stretch. I don't think bababa pa ng ganun kababa si Canelo. Kung aakyat si Crawford at this point, I'm not exactly sure. Lalo na kung biglang akyat to si super middleweight or magko-cruiserweight na si Canelo. So, paano yun? Alang mahabulin siya ni Crawford sa cruiserweight.
Pero speaking of champions, speaking of a real fighter, speaking of champions, we would like everyone to welcome fighting for the belt himself. Nako, ayan. Jason Mama, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Jason, unmute kita. Jason.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yan, what's up,
Yes.
bro? What's up?
What's up?
Kamusta?
Magandang gabi.
Magandang gabi. Na ano ba yan? Nasa gym ka ba? Nasa labas ka ba?
Hello?
Ayan. Hello, naririnig mo ba kami?
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat, sir. Medyo mainit,
Magandang gabi
signal.
din.
Oh, okay lang yan. Basta naririnig ka namin. Naririnig mo ba
Oo.
kami?
Oh, nasa labas kasi ako ng ng bahay nila Boss JC.
Kamusta ang ano?
Mahina
So,
signal.
teka lang. Jason, yung limited time na meron dito. Oh, ayan. Sino ba? Si JC ba? JC
Oh,
ba yan?
Boss JC busy siya.
JC, naglalakad. Eh. Okay, major
JC.
shout out to the Sandman promotion. JC,
Yes.
thank you so much for making this happen. Jason, finally this fight is going to happen. Okay? Ano ba nangyari? Di ba, you went to the UK, update mo nga kami. So you went to the UK, pagdating mo doon, biglang hindi pala tuloy. So, kwento mo, ano nangyari doon?
So, nung papunta kami ng UK, nag-quarantine muna kami sa Dubai ng 15 days. And then, kasi hindi pa pwede kasing direct ng Pilipinas to UK kasi ang Pilipinas pa nun is red zone. So, pumunta kami ng Dubai. After namin sa Dubai ng 15 days, pumunta kami ng London. After London, pagkarating namin, after 2 hours, may, lumabas yung sulat nila or letters nila na hindi matutuloy ang laban kasi nga daw gawa ng si Sunny Edwards is na knuckle injury.
Okay. O tapos?
Kasi nga raw, si Sunny Edwards is hinahawakan niya daw yung aso niya habang naglalakad. So, nakaapak raw ng bato. So,
Teka lang ha.
Parang pangit na tunog palusot ha. Ba't gano'n?
Akala ko chismis lang yun. Yun daw talaga?
hindi, totoo talaga yun eh.
What the fuck? Seryoso? So, naglalakad siya ng aso niya. So, sinagip niya yung aso niya. So, dahil sinagip niya, I mean, wala akong masama sagipin yung aso, okay? Na-injure yung kamay niya. So, pagdating niyo from Abu Dhabi, land kayong UK, ano nang nangyari?
So, nung pagkabalita namin na hindi na matutuloy yung laban, so, ang ginawa ng London is binayaran yung mga expensive na nagastos namin.
Oh, buti naman, okay.
Tapos, may refund nila lahat ng mga gastos. So,
buti naman.
Yun, pagka-uwi namin, ginawa kaming business class.
Ayun! At least! Pero ikaw, Jason, as a fighter, naghanda ka, nag-prepare ka sa camp, di ba, yung mindset mo, nung bago ka lumipad, nagkita-kita tayo, nag-usap tayo, ready na, pauwi kami ni attorney nun, sabi ko, tana, ready na to si Jason. Tapos sabi rin ni John, sabi niya, iba yung demeanor, iba yung attitude. Sabi ko, this guy's ready. Naka-ready na nga yung mga ipopost ko nun para dun sa then bigla nag-announce ka, wala raw. Sabi ko, fuck! Kasi as a fighter, yung mga ganitong pangyayari, how do you deal with this? Diba? Anong initial reaction? Paano mo, kasi ako kasi nababadrip ako sa ganyan eh.
Kasi parang nakakasira ng momentum eh. Ready ka na, tapos biglang hindi pala pwede kalaban eh.
Nako, teka lang, wala yung signal.
Nung pagkabalita kasi namin na hindi matuloy yung laban, syempre sa akin bilang isang boksingero, masakit sir kasi biruin mo na, quarantine pa kami sa Dubai ng 15 days. So, pumunta kami ng London, kuha na namin yung timbang. So, syempre, nag-reduce ako, nagbawas ako ng timbang ng ilang days. Pumunta kami ng Dubai, yun nga, doon kami doon kami kumuha ng timbang. So pagdating namin sa London, syempre masakit sa akin kasi hindi matutuloy yung laban. So hindi namin ang sa amin lang, hindi namin masasabi na natakot si Edward. So ang sa kanya is, ang sa amin, palagay namin, hindi nakuha niya yung timbang.
That is also,
Kasi,
a possibility. Totoo yan.
Kasi si Edwards kasi, yung tipong na parang minamalit niya yung bilang challenger niya kasi every post niya sa Instagram, so unification yung kay Martinez, yung WBC. So bilang challenger niya, hindi niya pinopost sa social media niya. So siguro hindi siya nag-focus sa laban namin.
So parang tinitingnan niya, lumalampas na siya doon sa laban nyo. Parang naghahanap na siya ng kung sino yung susunod. Then all of a sudden.
Siguro sasabi niya, hanggang ngayon nagpatuloy pa rin yung post niya. Siguro sa kanya, easy lang mandatory. Yan, matatalo ko lang to, madali lang to. Yan. Kailangan ko na hindi pa tatapos yung laban namin. Hanap na siya ng unification nung WBA Martinez. So every post niya, matatawa na lang ako kasi nakikita ko na iba yung pinopost niya. Pero okay lang naman, hindi naman basta ako focus kami sa game plan, sa namin sa laban.
JC.
Yung sa binalita, yung binalita sa inyo na injured pala siya, kailan daw nangyari yun? Nung naka-quarantine pa kayo sa Middle East o hindi nila sinabi kung kailan exactly na injure si Edwards? Kasi baka naman habang naka-quarantine kayo, injured na siya, inantay lang talaga kayong pumunta sa UK kasi para magmukhang biglaan lang i-injury. Hindi, wala silang paliwanag tungkol doon.
Nung binalita sa amin nung na injury si Edwards, pagkarating namin, yun na yung time na na-injured si Edwards.
Pagkarating niya, tsaka siya na-injured.
Di ba? Well, ganun talaga. I mean, this is the fight game. Ito yung fight game.
Parang hindi ba nila naisip na pangit pakinggan na siya yung champion, siya yung may hawak na belt, tapos kung kailan dumating kayo sa lugar niya pa, tsaka pa siya magsasabi na injured na siya. Katulad ng mga ibang kababayan natin, syempre, mga kababayan nating Pinoy, isipin, baka natatakot na sila baka natakot siya kay Jason Mama kasi pwede ba yun? Bigla na lang injured na. Pero syempre, bilang boksingero, hindi naman natin masasabi kung ano talaga mangyayari bago ng laban.
Ako, ayan, naputol. Basta, Jason, try to come back. Subukan bumalik. Yan ang natin. Yan ang mga major hurdles natin pag nagla-live tayo.
Oo.
Pero ako, nalaman ko yan. I was like, what the fuck? Sabi ko, seryoso? Kung
kamot ulo na moment yun
para sa akin, nasa na yan. Nasa eroplano na sila niyan. Siguro pag land nila ng Dubai, hindi ko alam, Dubai ba o Abu Dhabi, the moment they landed
parang Dubai
there,
daw.
Parang, baka nga hindi pa muna sa kanila sinabi. Kasi nung
feeling ko dinelay
nasa Dubai pa sila, nakita ko, nag-ano pa siya, nag-i-ensayo pa siya. Diba? So, baka hindi pa nila alam yun. Feeling ko, the moment they boarded the plane to the UK, saka nila sinabi.
Parang weird ng timing,
bad trip ka. Parang sira ulo to,
Sobrang sobrang weird nung timing na kung kailan papunta na sila doon. Tsaka sasabihin o tsaka mangyayari na may injure siya. Parang 'di ba, pagka malapit na laban mo, todo ingat ka na.
Oo nga, di ba? Tsaka ang kulit, no? Para siya, it's one of those Tony Ferguson moments wherein wearing shades,
exactly.
Diba? Step on a stupid cable. Then apparently, LCL siya. na MCL at na LCL sa na MCL, na LCL injury sa I think we got him back. I think we got the champ back. Hopefully we got better connection.
Oo nga.
Ayan.
Ayun, yes.
Sana po, ayan, Globe, PLDT, Globe, Smart, sana naman po. Ayan, kung sino yung susunod na
Maayos-ayos ang
presidente. Sana maganda yung internet connection. Okay, Jason, pagbalik mo ng Pilipinas, kailan uli
Pasensya
nila
sir kung
sinabi na okay lang yan, okay lang yan, okay lang yan. So kailan nila sinabi na may schedule na uli yung laban?
nung hindi pa naman kami nakauwi ng Pinas, sinabi nila na ma-reschedule yung fight namin. So, ang sa amin, agad ako, pag uwi ko dito, hindi yung oras ko. Nag-training. Nagpahinga lang po ako ng siguro mga 2 linggo. So, training ulit para sa darating na laban. Kasi ang sabi kasi sa amin, by December, mangyayari yung reschedule. So, nung pagsabi na December 11, so, yun, naka-prepare na po ako.
Tsaka ano yun December 11 and then this time saan na siya? Mas malapit na siya eh. Abu Dhabi ba siya o Dubai?
Ganapin sa Coca-Cola Dubai po.
Ayan,
Dubai,
Coca-Cola
ayan.
Arena, Dubai. Ayan, at least mas malapit, di ba?
At saka, pinakamaganda doon, medyo neutral ground yan.
May idea ba, May idea ba, Jason, kung meron kayong audience o wala? Nako!
Wala talaga.
Ayan po sa Combat Sports
Pero,
Weekly ako, sinasabi ko na susunod na maging presidente talaga.
Jason, may idea ba kayo kung sa laban nyo sa December 11, papayagan na magkaroon ng audience?
Nako, nawawala. Naririnig ba tayo ni Jason? Ayan, Jason, naririnig mo ba kami? Naririnig mo ba kami, Jason? Jason, naririnig mo ba kami? Can you hear us?
Hello, Jason? Narinig mo kami?
Nako, mahina yung signal ni Jason.
Oo nga.
Tignan muna natin. Hopefully, kasi nasa na sila eh. He's back home. He's back in the Sandman Promotion stable and they're training. And tignan muna natin Let us see.
Ang balita ko kasi sa mga friends ko na based sa Dubai na mga musicians, nakakapag-gigs na sila doon. Nakakapag-concerts na sila na may buong crowd. So, mukhang magandang additional motivation yon para sa kaila Jason kung by December 11, yung mga kababayan nating based in Dubai makapanood ng laban nila.
Kung Dubai tapos may crowd, okay yun
ang dami Pinoy dun eh.
Diba? So, I mean, this is gonna be another good opportunity for Jason Mama to get a shot at Sonny Edwards title. I think that's the IBF title.
Yes. Yeah, IBF Flyweight Championship. Yes.
Diba? Kaya lang
One more title for the Filipino boxers would be good.
and this guy has been through a lot. As in, he's. I mean, for you to experience something like this, and it's good. It's good na meron ng social media para makita ng mga tao yung experience. Medyo mas real time yung experience na hindi natin siya maririnig sa balita na lang or sa dyaryo na ganito pala yung nangyari. At least real time nakikita niya na nakikita ng mga tao na he was still training, nagla-live pa sila, nagfe-Facebook live pa sila so please follow Jason Jason the Smasher Mama on TikTok, on Instagram, and on Facebook so that sila ni Coach Dalot nag-update sila and I was watching their Facebook lives as in they were training, they were focused, and then all of a sudden on the flight to the UK biglang di raw tuloy yung laban. So doon natin nakikita na hindi lahat na masyadong maraming pwedeng mangyari hanggang fight night. I mean, there's so many things that could happen. There's
Yes.
so many, diba? There are so many things. There are so many controversies, and this is the world of fighting. This is the world of boxing, especially. Na there are so many unpredictable things that could happen. Now, we really hope that Jason Mama gets a good crack at the title.
Yes.
Diba? He beats Sonny Edwards, and it's going to be a perfect redemption story for him. Pero mo, pinagod ka. Kasi basically yun yun.
Oh.
They frustrated him.
For all we know, baka part ng psych game ni Sonny Edwards tong cancellation na to.
For sure yan. I truly believe that. I agree with what JC said. Pwedeng tactics nila yan. Sige, padali natin doon, di ba? Pagurin natin, inisin natin, di ba? Sige, gagastos tayo, pero bad trip siya, di ba? So, ngayon, dahil galit siya, he's gonna be
affected the mindset pagka ganun
100%, di ba?
And so may mga tao pa na nagsasabi na the only chance of Jason to getting the title is if he can knock out si Sonny Edwards. Pero hindi natin masabi. I mean, yung nangyari sa kanya recently could only give him more motivation to actually make sure that after that fight, he brings home the belt.
Exactly. I agree. Totally agree with that. Kasi ano siya tawag dito, yung iba na yung magkakaroon ka ng additional motivation di ba? Parang bad trip ka, di ba? Di ba? Inasar mo kami, di ba? Mahirap kaya eroplano, tapos ilang oras ka nakaupo doon. Sakit sa katawan nun yung diba? Jet lag pa, tapos
yung whole trouble pa lang of leaving the Philippines for that to go getting to Dubai, getting quarantined for 15 days na hindi natin alam makapag-train pa ba sila ng maayos being in quarantine, then tsaka ka palang lilipad sa UK pag natipon ganun nga, and then dahil nga hindi na tuloy, babalik ka na naman sa Pilipinas, may quarantine period ka na naman,
diba? So again, this is going to either make or break Jason the Smasher Mama.
Yes.
And based on the limited time na nakausap natin siya, diba? Composed, kalmado, diba? Sabi niya, hindi, focus na sila sa training, focus siya, and lalabas lahat yan sa ring. Diba? I mean, it shows the maturity of a really good fighter. And speaking of Sir JC and the Sandman Promotions team, we would like to congratulate Mike Plañas. Okay, Magic Mike Plañas. Okay,
Magic Mike Plañas.
Demolition of Ricardo Nunez. Okay, so Sandman Boxing, Sandman Promotions making it happen. So you got Jason Mama. Then now it's Mike Plañas. And then they have several other prospects lined up. Coach Dalot, you guys are doing an amazing job there.
Si Raymart Gaballo, who's also fighting on December 11.
Diba? Raymart Gaballo
Sandman Promotions
versus
Nonito Donaire. Yes.
Donaire. So I mean Sandman Promotions and Sandman Boxing making things happen. Okay? Ang galing.
Okay, yung committee coach ka ba
Okay. Sabi nga ni Coach Gabay, but real life is stranger than fiction. Sayang yung fight. Ewan ko kung ano, sabi to si Leo. Leo, pwede mag-ano dito? Anong pwede? Okay. So again, everyone, I encourage you to go to Sandman Promotions Instagram and Facebook page.
Yes.
They have video clips of Mike Plañas' first round win. Okay? First round win. Hindi ko alam kung ano sinasabi ito. Leo, ilagay mo sa comment section kung ano talagang gusto mo mangyari. Alam.
Speaking of the December 11 event, na yung event where John Riel Casimero will be defending his belt against Paul Butler. Undercard niya are at least two Pinoy fighters.
Game si Casimero doon.
Yeah, mukhang goods na siya doon kasi may added motivation din siya kasi yung issue niya with MP Promotions. Undercard niya kasama niya si Donny Nietes on that card sa Dubai.
Ang galing. Donny
Yeah,
Nietes.
super
Grabe.
flyweight division.
Ako, Donny Nietes is a really really good boxer. His fight
Isa siya sa
IQ.
mga technical boxers natin na underrated eh.
Opinion ko lang to parang hindi siya masyado nag-skyrock. Medyo hindi
Yeah.
umano yung parang hindi siya sumikat ng sikat na gusto natin, di ba?
Yeah. Para siyang I guess para siyang yung nangyari sa career ni Terence Crawford where he was really good pero the push he needed wasn't there. Kaya yun. Tapos na ano pa siya na nawala pa siya in the fight game for at least 2 years which didn't help his career.
So, ayan. Ito na si sabi ni Leo, watch out for Adrian Lerasan and Glenn Bismanos. Yeah, Glenn Bismanos. I've covered Glenn Bismanos. He's a really tough fighter. This guy's really good. So, ayan So, there's Adrian Lerasan, twice na sinubo sa mga Thai as a tune-up. Twice niya ni-knockout yung mga taga-Thailand. So, it's gonna be interesting. Okay, it's gonna be interesting. Ano yan? Ayan. May gagawin ng konti si JC. So, sabi ni Leo Llamas, Adrian Lerasan twice sinubo sa Thailand and then he knocked them all out. So, I mean, this is the predicament. There are other things that he said here. Then Leo said, pa-shameless plug lang po, willing kami tumanggap ng any support because apparently, ayan, undercards down on December 11.
Ang daming Pinoy.
So, ang daming Pinoy, a lot of them have little to no support. Sure, given the
there are at least 5 Pinoys on that card.
Diba? So, at least kahit paano, okay, we're gonna use this show as, I mean, you can reach out to the gyms, reach out to the coaches, reach out to the fighters themselves if you want to give them your support, if you want to give them, I mean, being in yung pagkakaroon at yung pag-prepare sa isang laban, hindi siya madali, okay? So, hindi na madaling mag-prepare ng laban, tapos kailangan mo pang intindihin yung pang-araw-araw mo na gastusin. So, that's why, yun din yung talaga ng show namin. It's just to promote these fighters.
Yes.
These are actual fighters na nasa fight card na. Diba?
Yes.
So, nasa fight card na sila, nag-prepare na sila, at lumalaban na sila dati. Ako, para sa
these are athletes kasi who are needing our help, needing our support. Hindi siya tulad ng mga who have actually proven themselves na deserve nila yung tulong. Not unlike those others na nagsisimula pa lang, gusto na ng sponsorship. Wala pa napapakita na anything.
Ito, wala pang alam-alam. Gusto ka agad. Sarap sipain eh.
Kaya ko pong patunayan sarili ko. Gusto ko po ng sponsors. I mean, what have you proven anyway? Diba?
Kapag ginagawa, hindi ka pa kalagay ensayo.
Yeah. Diba?
Diba, mga ewan lang eh. Mga ewan eh. So again, ako yan, si Glenn Bismanos, I've covered that guy. That guy is a really tough fighter, okay? So it's good to see that he's gonna be part of the undercard ng December 11. So, ang nakikita na lang natin kasi kung ano na yung ginagawa ng mga fighters sa ibabaw ng ring. Hindi natin nakikita kung ano yung pinagdadaanan.
Yung behind the scenes eh.
Yung behind the scenes, yung preparation, yung weight cutting, yung sparring sessions na napakahirap. So at least ngayon, kami yan yung gusto naming venue. Maging venue tong show na to para maibigay yung story nila. Tapos, papakita rin sa inyo na kung meron man kami susuportahan, ang sinusuportahan namin yung mga consistent na fighter. O yung mga consistent na talagang alam mo nag-ensayo, alam mo talagang worth it pag tinulungan mo, worth it pag mention mo yung pangalan nila. That's the amount of integrity and credibility that we want the show to have. Again, we'll probably post the what do you call this, the poster for that event in our social pages. So again, major shout out to Adrian Lerasan and Glenn Bismanos. For sure, they have their social media pages. So please go to them, show your love, show your support. And speaking of uh, local martial arts, di ba? Proud local, and they just finished their seminar over the weekend. Two of the Schools of Fighting, JC and Karl De Mesa, were able to join together with our good friend Bin Cuevas of the Sports Bin. Okay, please follow that page. Okay, it's on Facebook, it's on Instagram. The Sports Bin, one of the premier, parang ano siya, a vault
Content,
of content of combat sports content in the Philippines. The Sports Bin, okay, by Bin
Original,
Cuevas. Congratulations to the Striking Protocol, held their
Yes.
seminar over the weekend.
Sobrang
Experience.
Yeah, it was amazing. If I remember right, I was part of the second ever Striking Protocol seminar noong 2017. Back then, 5 lang yung umattend. Yesterday, there were at least 15 participants who attended the training. I mean, if there are any coaches who want to up their game or gusto ng bago sa mga, lalo na yung mga sabihin natin former fighters or fighters who actually want to teach, kasi again, tulad ng sinasabi namin every time, just because you're a fighter doesn't mean you can be a coach right away. Iba ang pagiging coach sa pagiging fighter. So in order to coach, syempre kailangan mong matuto ng process. I mean, iba yung tuturo mo lang yung natutunan mo sa coach mo, sa laban mo, versus yung may actual system ka na tinuturo. Yung mga nakikita nga natin na nag-viral recently on social media ng mga coaches na, they're doing stuff na could do more harm than good sa kanilang mga clients. Yes.
Walang kwenta.
Yes. Yung mga two-headed pad holding techniques nila, yung mga nakaganon. Nakakatakot.
So without giving the program away, JC, wow.
Yes.
As a person who's been practicing Striking Protocol, who's been a student of Coach Gabay for Lales, okay. Ako kasi, sabihin natin, I've known this guy in the MMA scene for a very long time. This guy coached so many fighters. I love coaching against him, actually. I respect him as a coach, and I love coaching against him kasi he's one of those thinking coaches. So now, as a guy,
siya yung may micro adjustments to yung game, no? Here's one thing that I can say about the system. Kung mag-attend ka nung seminar, when you get in, na konti lang yung alam mo, when you get out, magugulat ka how fast you improve. Kasi kahapon, there were at least 2 or 3, on the average, mga at least 2 or 3 na nakita ko na mukhang they were actually fitness coaches. Ito yung mga sinasabi natin sa mga gyms, even sa mga boutique gyms na fitness coaches who want to teach fitness boxing, pero tinuturuan lang sila ng mga kasama nila, mali yung tinuturo nila. And this time, these coaches went to Striking Protocol to actually learn how to do it correctly. Yung mga na-observe ko doon na iba, na I can't remember their names, pero nakita ko from the start of the seminar ng 7 a.m. By the time na natapos yung seminar by 12, may iba doon, nakala mo, ang tagal ng tuturo. Ang ganda na ng movements nila. So, pag uwi nila sa bahay, the nuggets that they got from that seminar will be amazing. I mean, lalo na pag yung mga yun siguro, nakabalik na sila sa mga gyms nila, I'm sure, hindi nakabawas na doon sa mga nakikita natin on social media ng mga coaches na parang magaling sa mga McDojos.
And here's the thing. Ako kasi, admittedly, when people ask me, I always give them the same question. I just don't have the time and the patience to teach people.
Yeah.
Like I'm already teaching a lot, so I'm very appreciative of coaches that dedicate time to teach actual coaching. Kaya nga, di
Yes.
ba, when every time Coach Gabay was, yan, si Coach Gabay, yung, yan, sa Arnis naman, si Master Nazo Arnold, yan, sa
Mhm.
Combatives naman, sila Dax Cordero,
Mhm.
sila Six Carlos, whenever they dedicate time to teach coaches, they're very patient. Ako kasi, admittedly, you won't like me when I teach in the gym. Whoever has been in the gym with me, you won't fucking hate me. Kasi, wala. You
Oh,
either do it my way or you get out. So it takes a lot of patience to teach coaches. Ako, I teach
yeah.
fighters already. That's too many egos as it is. So kung magtuturo pa ako ng coach, buta pagod na ako. So I'm very appreciative of other coaches that's willing to teach other coaches
Mm.
coaching. And it's not easy. So
Mm.
so you take advantage of these things. Ako
Yes.
without when people ask me, I go like, hey, there's this striking protocol thing. You enroll there because it's gonna be
Yes.
worth your time. It's gonna be worth your body. And you're going to dedicate like half a day or a day to learn
Yeah.
these things. Yung skills na to, magagamit mo siya habang buhay.
Yeah.
And it's gonna, if you want to monetize it, diba? You're gonna monetize it.
Yes.
Kayang-kaya mo siya kasi ano siya, kaya mo siyang i-replicate.
There are people from who were, graduates of these seminars na yung iba may hawak ng fighters ngayon.
O,
Imagine
diba?
that, from
Oh.
being a fitness coach na fitness boxing coach na sa sobrang, I guess, yung client mo who wanted to try boxing, in-improve mo rin, as a coach, tulad din ng sinasabi natin palagi, you need to learn how to continuously learn your craft para hindi lang ikaw mag-improve, even your students will improve with you.
Tsaka why do I encourage these things? Kasi we are leading into an economy wherein teaching and coaching
Yes.
is becoming a valuable asset for your personal brand, for your personal development. If you want to
Yes.
make it a way of living or a means to earn a living, diba? Kaya siya. Now, the problem lies with the level of instruction and the quality of instruction.
Yes.
You cannot simply rely on YouTube alone. There are
Yes.
so many things. Yes, you can learn from YouTube, but not with regards to combat sports. I will repeat that over and over again. You cannot, and you never learn combat sports
Yes.
by just watching something on a screen.
Yung mga videos niyan are all just guides. It doesn't mean you can use all of those.
'Di ba? So yun eh. Ang problema kasi we think that if we watch it and we emulate it, we're actually doing it.
Yes.
No. There are
Yes.
protocols, there are safety measures, there are guidelines to holding pads and doing combinations.
Yes.
And the best, one of the most, hindi naman the best, pero one of the more, paano ko ba masasabi? Basta yung pinakamaraming feedback is, coach, pang fitness lang naman eh. So, to which I
Yes.
always reply, number one, if you are going to teach it, might as well teach it the right way.
Yes.
As
Exactly.
as a coach, you have this indirect responsibility to your students. Teach them the correct way of doing things, the right information. And number two, which is perhaps another important aspect of this, is end of the day, it's still punching, it's still kicking, it's still kneeing,
Yes.
it's still using elbows. These are actions that may lead to injuries.
Yes.
So, how do injuries happen? Miscalculation, overcompensation, wrong technique, wrong execution, wrong timing. And I said it in one of the pieces of content that I put out. I think it's on Instagram or it's on TikTok. Sinabi ko, if your student gets injured, he won't be able to train. If
Yes.
that person cannot train,
What
wala kang source of income. Wala kang
as
source
a
of income, wala kang pagkain.
sabi nga, tulad nga sinasabi ni Coach Igbay, as a coach, what you want to happen is bumalik yung students mo. You don't want them kunyari, first day nila sa'yo. Tapos, kung ano-ano yung tinuro mo. would you still expect them the next day, the next session na bumalik pa? Probably not, kasi kung ano-ano pinagtuturo mo, lalo na kung na-injure sila.
Ang problema rin kasi, yung mga yung pa-fitness na yan, you're also giving your students the false confidence na,
Yes.
people who are watching right now, sa
Mhm.
tingin nyo, sino yung mga coaches na nagdi-disclaimer sa mga estudyante nila na, oy, pang fitness lang to
Yes.
Diba? Meron bang gumagawa nun?
Hopefully,
Diba?
meron, pero
Pero kasi
you
yung
know,
iba, binibenta nila yung idea. Binibenta
yes.
nila yung experience at yung idea na pag ginawa mo to, magiging fighter ka.
Mhm.
Diba? Ito yung mga
Yes.
ginagawa ng fighter, gawin natin para you make them feel that they're going fight training. Pero in
Yes.
reality, you're just making them tired. Diba?
Yes.
Diba?
Yes.
Kupal na kung kupal, pero ako kasi,
Yun talaga reality eh.
diba, if it's for fitness, diba, then make it, diba, it's not wrong diba? Just say, okay, let's do this for fitness. This is how they want to do it. Pero if you want to progress or if you want to, sige, sabihin na natin ayaw nyo mawala ng kliyente, di mag-improve kayo. Diba? I always tell this to people. When they say, Coach, pwede mo ba kami turuan paano mag-hold ng pads? Sabi ko, bro, ito pinakamadali. Go to a boxing gym. Look at how the coaches hold pads, di ba? So, nakapag-exercise ka na, nakatulong ka pa sa coaches, tapos bayaran mo ng extra yung coach, magpaturo ka paano humawak ng pads.
Yeah, that's one way.
Can you do, di ba? Best is you attend seminars like Striking Protocol so that you have a better idea of what's really going on. Di ba? Kasi ito yun pag na-feel nung client mo, if your client feels that you're putting effort into what you're learning, and they feel that what you're learning is being translated to training, they have a better appreciation of you. Mas ma-appreciate ka nila as a coach. Diba? Oh yeah, speaking of the devil, Coach Gaba, ano yung sabi na referee fighter, Coach Sarah? Sino to?
Oo, yan. Isa pa yan si Coach Sarah. Grabe yung story niyan. She was a client sa gym ni Coach Gabay who became a fitness boxing coach and ngayon, coach na ng fighters. May sarili na siyang fighter. Imagine that.
Diba? Ito lang yun Anong masama kung mag-aral kayo? Paano siya gawin? I don't get it. That's what I don't get. Okay? I don't get it. Di ko, I mean, gagastos ka lang din. Kung ito rin, di ko rin naman nila lahat. Pero kung yung mga fitness coaches na yan, may oras kayo at pera para gumawa ng kalokohan, siguro naman dapat may pera at may oras kayo para matuto ng ikauunlad nyo. Di ba?
Oo. Or may ibang gyms who provide money sa mga coaches nila for additional training. So kung may ganun sa gym kung sa kayo nagtuturo, grab that opportunity.
Diba? And there's walang shortage ng ng tamang instruction dyan. Ang dami-dami natin magagaling na coaches. All you have to do is approach them. Diba? You're gonna give them, diba, mag-block off po ko ng oras, babayaran ko po yung isang oras nyo or 30 minutes nyo. Diba? Turuan nyo lang po ako paano to gawin ng tama. Kasi skill na yon, pag na-practice mo, dala-dala mo na yung habang buhay. So, sana naman. Kasi ako, ayaw ko lang. Unfortunately, I mean, it's good that combat sports is getting more popular. Pero ang dami ko na rin na-encounter sa mall, sa restaurant, para mga tao nakikilala ko. Oh yeah, I do Muay Thai. I'm like, really? Sabi ko naman, I'm so happy. Sabi ko, where do you, which gym do you train? Then they go like, I just do it at home. Sabi ko, okay, that's good. Tapos papakita niya ba yung mga video, anak ng wedding, eto na. Sabi ko,
okay.
Okay. And then, moving forward. So please, again, okay, learn from the best. Striking Protocol, thank you for making this happen. Hopefully, you create more seminars like this. Another one is United World Wrestling with the Philippine MMA Federation conducted their grappling tournament over the weekend. So it's gi, no gi wrestling. So wrestling, it's freestyle and Greco-Roman. Thank you so much to everyone who participated.
Congratulations sa mga nanalo.
Joined salamat at congratulations sa mga nanalo.
And sa mga nag-compete din. Kasi,
yung mga nag-compete, thank you so much. To see people's faces, they were so happy. They were tired, but everyone was happy. It was a good way to get the community together. Of course, safety protocols, testing, everything was done to ensure safety. But to see the community together was very heartwarming. Congratulations, major shout out to the boys, the people of PMAF. Okay, Chief Alvin Aguilar, Richard Lasprilla, Coach Lester Del Rosario, Jackie, and the High Rollers Lifestyle team. Happy Coffee, of course. Whenever I do those tournaments, everyone knows I rarely eat or I don't eat at all. Ang pinaka-fuel ko is just 2 liters of water and 2 liters of turmeric calamansi from Happy Coffee. Kasi yan ang organic sugar of the day ko. Kasi I have to talk to people, I have to referee. I don't want to may kasi pag kumain ako, antokin ako eh. Ayokong ganun eh. I have to be alert, I have to referee this fight. But the great people behind PMAF and UWW, thank you so much. The gyms, the teams that joined, everyone, congratulations to the winner. Doon ko rin nakita that there are a lot of gyms with really good wrestling pedigrees. Very, very prominent. Yan, yung team nila Coach Gabriel D. Orlando D.
Grabe.
Of course, the DefTAC chapters. Sino pa ba? There are also people from provinces who went to what do you call this? To the tournament. So thank you again for joining. Ang ganda. It was really good to see everyone there. So thank you for making it happen. What else do we got? What else?
This weekend, I think they're gonna stream. They might stream it on their page. Eastside Fighting Challenge is back, if I remember right. Because I see on their page that they're coming back really soon.
ESFC, baby.
Yeah.
I think balak ni ESFC is to do Grand Prix style of fights for different weight classes. So again, this is Eastside Fighting Championships is another MMA fight promotions that cultivates talent for Philippine MMA. So it's a good grassroots program. It's a good way to develop fighters. Yung mga fighters na gustong maging professional tapos they need an avenue to showcase their talent. This is one of the perfect avenues for that. So please support that ESFC. Go support them on Facebook and on Instagram. May Instagram ba si ESFC? Parang sa
I think so.
Facebook.
I think so, meron doon.
Ayan, kita mo kahit si Coach Gabay, diba? Turmeric calamansi, baby.
Nagre-reklamo nga daw siya sa sobrang sarap. Bumili siya ng 2 liters. Wala pang kalahating araw. Bus na yung dalawa.
Ay, ako. Order ko dyan recently. Parang 6 yung in-order
Grabe,
ko.
no?
Sa ref lagi. Tapos, yun ang default ko na, Saan sarap niya eh. Pag mainit. Gusto ko ng malamig na gano'n. Parang
thirst quenching,
So refreshing. Diba? So, iba eh. Ayan, tama, budol. Yan. Budol. But shout out to Jackie and her team for making this dangerous concoction of amazing organic drink that is so good. And then, of course, High Rollers Lifestyle. I made a review video of the Endo board. So, nag-release ko ng Endo board. I got it. And then, when it arrived on the mail, I go like, wow, I have to talk this, I have to review this. So it's on my Facebook page, it's on my YouTube page as well. So ginawa ko siya ng unboxing. Hindi mo siya unboxing kasi ang laki niya eh, parang hindi siya nagkasya sa box eh. So naka-suman na na packaging.
Ang ganda ng craftsmanship niya, no? Yung pagkakagawa ng product, nakikita ko yung mga pictures eh.
Ayan, ito, meron din tong show, si T2 Fighting, Jason Tulio.
T2 Fight Project, yes.
Fight Project, yan, mga, po yan, yan po yung mga silent recruits po namin sa Tito sa Fighting. Jason Tulio, No, so thank you so much for tuning in. And then ayan, yes,
Mm-hmm.
come back. We
Mm-hmm.
take advantage of the opportunities that we
Yes.
have para ayan. Tsaka nakakatuwa rin, ang daming hayok mag-compete. Ang daming
Grabe, oo.
excited, daming
Oo.
excited. 'Di ba? And to see the faces of these fighters, as in games silang lahat, nakakatuwa,
Yes.
nakakatuwa. So again, uh, thank you to the local combat sports community. There are, if you have tournaments that happened, if you have pocket tournaments, or if you did your
Mm-hmm.
own in-house tournament, please tag us on your photos. We will
Yes.
mention you here on the show.
Yes.
Just so to encourage the community to keep coming together, 'di ba? Making
Mm-hmm.
this happen, 'di ba? We have to promote each other, 'di ba? We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
compete. We're
Yes.
gonna compete with each other, but at the same time, you also have to make sure that everyone grows. Yan yung
Mm-hmm.
then that's one of the reasons why we have this platform.
Yes. And
Final
very
thoughts.
exciting na ang dami nang nag-a-announce na no. They have upcoming events now kasi halos 2 years tayong walang nakikita lalo na sa MMA and other sports other than boxing. Wala tayong masyado nakikitang events, and now they're slowly coming back. And I hear early next year even may mga niluluto ng malalaking events eh. So
Sana matuloy,
more and
sana.
more exciting things to happen very very soon. And
Oh,
please
ayan, no?
suportahan natin lahat 'yan.
Not strangers too. Ayan, sana
Mm.
from Coach by himself. And
Mhm.
we just like to I know it's a very hard job, pero sana lang po we have better coordination with the IATF and the Games and Amusements
Yes.
Board, 'di ba? Kasi kung alert level 3 or alert level 2, 'di ba? Let's do our best to coordinate. Ano ba yung
Mhm.
requirements for quarantine, for testing, 'di ba? Kasi majority of the athletes naman are vaccinated na, so I think we
Yes.
can we can work around these things and then make
Mm.
everything easier, and allow people to at least, you don't have to have an audience, pero at least, 'di ba,
Mhm.
make events, 'di ba? Make events that can be streamed online, get people to meet the fighters, the athletes, and promote the sport. Okay?
Yes.
So, JC, final thoughts.
Yeah. So thank you sa lahat ng mga nagbabalik na ng mga events nila. All the best to our fighters, our athletes na magko-compete or and congratulations sa mga nag-compete na uh, win or learn. Congratulations pa rin. And thank you for tuning in to Combat Sports Weekly. And of course, see you next time. Don't forget to follow our pages. Instagram for me, Destroy Manila Podcast, Facebook, Instagram, even Twitter. And I have TikTok, the JC Reyes. I have Instagram. That's my Instagram handle too. And yeah, thank you.
Paano ba? Yeah. Sa
Ayun
script. Yeah.
na.
So follow that on TikTok. We do a lot of combat sports content.
Yes. We don't
There's
dance.
another one. Wait,
Mm.
si Che from MMA Talk Philippines. She has her
Oh.
own TikTok. She's doing a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of fighting
yeah.
as well. Go
Swing for the
follow her.
fences.
Swing for the fences. I saw that on my FYP. Sabi ko si Che to.
Mhm.
Okay,
Oh.
please follow her on TikTok.
Mhm.
Swing for the fences. Really good fitness plans, very
Yes.
good analysis. Follow her on TikTok. MMA Talk Philippines. Oy, follow niyo
Yes.
si Che doon. Ano ba yan?
Oh,
20,
grabe. Ang dami niyong members eh.
dapat 20,000 na followers ni Che sa TikTok kasi
Mm.
20,000 plus tayo sa MMA Talk Philippines.
Yes.
Kaya nga ako yun, swing for the fences. Hanapin ko nga siya doon. Tapos,
Mhm.
nakita ko lang bigla eh. Parang nagda-drive ako. So, bigla nag-scroll lang. Sabi ko si
Oo.
Chibat.
Parang swing number 4D tas fences yata yung handle niya.
Ayun!
Parang ganun.
Kaya pala.
Oo.
Kasi, kaya lang yan. Gagawin ko na ngayon. Kailangan tayo. Kasi, nilagay ko yung pangalan niya. Parang wala.
Mm.
Wala. So, yung pala yun. Swing, tas number 4.
Hindi ko sure
Swing.
kung 4. Basta yung the
Ayan.
letter D. Ayan, nakita. Okay.
Ayan, swing for the fences.
Mm.
Ayan, okay. Go follow that shit. Nakita ba yan? Ito ba yung ano?
Yeah.
Teka lang, hindi, yan, lalabas ba? Ayun, kita mo, interactive pa nga yung ano niya eh. Yes, medyo malabo, pero go follow her. 1,600 pa lang. Hoy, MMA Talk Philippines, 20 plus thousand kayo. Okay? Kailangan 10,000 man lang to. Okay? Like this up,
Kadamay nyo na din yun sa akin, ha?
At the JC Reyes, okay? Kasi kung hindi, di yung mga pulpul na, yung mga tae content yung makikita nyo.
Yeah. Huwag ganon.
Okay lang naman, di ba? To each his own. Siyempre, ang gusto namin
kung gusto nyo matuto, di doon kayo sa mga educational.
Di ba? So, doon tayo sa masaya, tsaka may matututunan ka. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much. Please follow Destroy MNL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, JC Reyes, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Definitely TikTok.
Yes.
We gotta hike up his TikTok.
Yes.
I am on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and on TikTok as well. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Watch the previous episodes. I have Coach Franco's podcast as well there. And everything that I review and the products, from the products down to the rule sets that I get insights on, it's also there on the previews na podcast episodes are also there. So please, love to have you over and join our community. Other than that, we'll see you next week on the next episode of podcast. Bye-bye.
Yun.